Hey Swaggy Swans, thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to go over a topic that I get a lot of messages about. That is, how do we stop our kids' shrinkage? You can't really stop shrinkage, but you can do some things to kind of get around it. I'm going to show you one of the things I do, and that's how I stretch Savannah's hair. So, what do I do to stretch Savannah's hair? Stay tuned and I'm going to show you. Here's a product I use, Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla 4-in-1 Combing Cream. Now this instantly detangles, deeply moisturizes. It's great for styling and helps with balancing natural shine. So in addition to that combing cream, I also use a detangler from the beauty supply store, and these bands that don't pull at your child's hair, super important. So I just add that combing cream to her hair, I rub it in before I begin, and it instantly detangles. You really should have this product in your cabinet. It's a super go-to that I use for Savannah's hair. I'm gonna go ahead and use my detangler brush that I got from the beauty supply store, and I'm first going to detangle the ends. So the product has pretty much smoothed out her ends and detangled instantly, which is what it's supposed to do, which is why it's called a 4-in-1 combing cream. And as you can see, look how luscious and smooth Savannah's ends are. So it's very important that you're combing your child's hair out in the sections that you make thoroughly, because if you do not, this stretching routine is not going to work for this. So once you've combed their hair out and you've detangled the section, you can go ahead and begin, and you can stretch the hair out, and you're going to want to grab your band and you'll begin the process. So you can see her ends are nice and smoothed out and curly. And I'm taking that band and I'm going to begin to crisscross, stretch the hair as I crisscross the band down. And in a downward motion, I'm stretching the hair down, crisscrossing the band, smoothing the hair down. I don't want any lumps as I'm doing this. Stretching the hair down, crisscross with the band, and you're just bringing that band all the way down to the ends. Now, if you have no more room and you've stretched the band completely, just grab another band and keep going until you get to the end of your child's hair. Once you've gotten to the end, just twirl it around with your finger, like so, and you're done. Nice and simple, and that's how it should look. Should look like you've made a crisscross pattern all the way down, and boom, you've stretched out their hair. And now you can move on to the next section. You don't want to make your sections too big. The appropriate amount is the amount that I'm making, not too big and not too small. You want to go ahead and repeat the process. So you'll simply add some more of the combing cream. And after adding the combing cream, you smooth the product around to that section of the hair. Take that detangling brush, start with the ends always. And as you can see again, it's instantly detangling Savannah's hair. And I'm going to make my way to the root of her hair with the detangling brush. And I'm going to do the same thing once I've detangled that section, and I'll begin to stretch the hair and take the band and do the same crisscross method, stretching the hair down and bringing the band down with the crisscross method, smoothing the hair, stretching the hair down, crisscross, and again all the way down, and if I need to add another band, I'll do so. So very simple, no tension on your child's hair, no pain. Repeat. And the reason you want to use these type of bands specifically for this is because they are durable enough. You don't want to use the non-rubber elastic bands because they can pop easily, and it would be a pain when it's time for you to remove these the next day if you're not using the correct bands to do this style. So definitely try to stick with the exact bands that I'm showing you in this, or similar bands to this. If not, you're going to cause yourself a lot of trouble. So again, this is what it should look like when you are done. It should be crisscrossed and stretched out. Off camera, I'm just going to finish up. Voila, the power of editing. So I pretty much finished her hair. Savannah has fallen asleep. Again, the process doesn't take too long. I didn't do it in super small sections. I did these in what I consider to be medium sections, so it really didn't take me too long. And again, I just used that cream, the detangler, and I made those medium sections. Next, I would put a bonnet on and have her go to sleep. You want this to sit overnight. So next day, I just go ahead and take it out. Generally, I would take it out in the morning. It would take me about 10 to 15 minutes to remove these. Again, if you use these type of bands, it should not take you that long to go ahead and remove it. The hair is still moisturized, so as long as you take it out the day after, they kind of should just glide out. You would just go ahead and remove it like that. Each section is still moisturized and juicy, so I'm just removing the bands the same way. It doesn't hurt her. And after I remove it, I'm going to show you what I do that allows the style to be complete. I'm removing it here, and if you can tell, even when the bands are coming off, you can tell that her hair is defined and the stretching is remaining in place. So already you can see the hair is not experiencing any shrinkage. So it's defined and it's laying flat, which is lovely. Here's a super long one here in the back. And I think this one took about 3 bands in the back when I did it originally the night before. So again, you just want to use as many bands as it takes to get all the way down to the bottom of your child's hair. So the back is pretty much out and done. And once you've removed all the bands, you just want to start to simply stretch out the back. And I'm going to take some Shea Moisture coconut oil. And after rubbing it in and throughout her hair, that's just to give it some more luster and shine. You can use whatever oil you prefer, but not too much oil, of course, and just kind of spread it out so that it can have somewhat of a style. So here's the thing, I like to give it a kid-friendly look. Savannah is only 1. And she goes to daycare. So what does that mean? It basically means she's going to run around, she's going to play hard. I don't need her hair to look like she's going to a pageant or going to take pictures. So if you want your child's hair to lay way flatter and to be neater with this specific style, and you want their hair to be stretched neatly and again to be stretched way flatter, all you simply have to do is to do this on damp hair. So the night before, you would wash their hair and you would do the band method on damp hair. Section it off on damp hair and still add your cream of choice. I would still suggest that 4-in-1 cream, and on damp hair you would add the bands, and because the hair is damp, it would lay way flatter come the next day. That would be the only difference. But me, I like this little messy poofed out look. It still gets rid of the shrinkage. I think it looks super cute for a 1-year-old, of course. And voila, here you have, shrinkage has gone bye-bye. This is a super kid-friendly look. This is the result of it. I think Savannah thinks she's a diva. I think it looks really nice. You just add a nice bow the next day, which is optional, and she's ready to go. Quick and simple and easy for moms, dads, caretakers to do in the morning. And it is literally one of the easiest things to do, and it answers your question on how to stop shrinkage. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on. Thanks for watching.